Hey, this is the chef again. Thanks for joining me in my kitchen today. And today we've got a fantastic meal that we're preparing for you because it's getting cool outside and sometimes we need to snug up. But you know what's the best way to snug up to a warm, fresh, homemade bowl of red bean chili? Now this has got a little kick to it, but you're talking about good and it's simple to make. Because what I've done, all the ingredients I've got laid out for you here in this beautiful picture of all the ingredients I'm going to explain to you what I've got. The good thing about it is, what I've got here, I started with some fresh, organic tomatoes. Everything that I'm going to use today is organic and it's fresh. It's nothing processed, it's nothing out of a can. It's just real good, nutritious food. Now, if you're somewhere and you can't get the fresh or fresh, just use what you can use. But if you have to use a bean in a can, make sure it has no salt in it. My beans that I've got, the red kidney beans here that you see, they look so wonderful. What I did, I soaked them last night. And after I soaked them this morning, I picked them and I put them in my crock pot or in my pressure cooker, and I cooked them for about 35 minutes in my pressure cooker. Got them good and tender, but not too tender. I wanted them where they will cook just a little bit when I get ready to make my soup. Then also, I used these fire red tomatoes that we talked about earlier, and I roasted them and made me a chipotle roasted tomato paste. It's a sauce. I'm going to use these roasted red tomatoes to make my dish come together. It's going to give it that little bit of, it's going to make it a, it's going to make it. Then I've got some fresh, about 3.5 cloves of fresh garlic that I actually chopped up a while ago. Then I've got 1 onion, large. It's about 2.5 cups of fresh smelling onion that's going to be wonderful. And you know, it's going to add just a great flavor to that food. Then I've got my herbs. I got some oregano. I got some thyme and basil. I've got some cumin. I've got some fresh parsley. I've got just a little bit of fresh cayenne just to give it a and then what we're going to do, I'm going to put it in a stew pot. I'm going to mix it all together, because as you see what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these beans, I'm going to put them in my pot here, and I'm going to come them together. They're in my pot right now. Then I'm going to actually take them, then I'm going to take the fresh tomatoes, 5 roasted tomatoes, you're going to see me put them in here. And also, we're going to add about a cup and a half of water to this dish to make it come together. And it's not going to be too much water, it's going to be enough just to make it right. Then you're going to add these fresh garlic in here. And I went blind, my mind just left me for a second. Then I'll put these fresh onions in here. I mean, the more onions sometimes, the better it is. It just gives it that much more flavor. Because this time of year when you're sitting around and you want a quick meal and you put all these herbs together and you let it come together and you mix it up real good. And the thing about it is, it's going to taste just wonderful. It's going to have a little kick. But the thing about it, it takes about 25 to 35 minutes to cook it. Because if you didn't cook your beans too soft, about 25 minutes, they're going to be wonderful. And then you're going to be sitting around with a nice bowl of hot, delicious red bean stew, soup, whatever you want to call it. And on top of it off, I'm going to top it off with some fresh organic brown rice on top of it, or on the bottom, however you want to eat it. Or you can just have it by yourself. But the thing about it is, it's wonderful. You're going to enjoy it. And you know what? It's nothing like homemade soup, homemade stew. And think about it, it's all vegan. It's nothing in it processed. The better for you. After it has cooked for exactly about 25 minutes, this is so looking, man, this looks awesome. This here, you talk about some good soup. I'm going to put it in this bowl over here to the side that has this organic brown rice on top of it. And I'm going to just stir this together a little bit with my organic brown rice that you're looking at. And this here, on a good day that's warm, you need to cuddle up, you want to sit around the house, or maybe you just want to make something quick for work, you just take a bite. Now, you're talking about good. This is good. I mean, I got to get another bite of this. You know what? If you want this fantastic recipe, just go to my blog page, sign in, recipe will be there, and I can promise you when you make this up 25, 30 minutes a night, it'll be the best dish you've had in a long time. I mean, this is a dish that you're gonna love, and just enjoy it. And remember, this is Chef Tim, and if you're looking for my next video, it's coming out real soon on something that you're gonna really love. You have a great day.